This card is insane.
I mean, he's a boss, right? He's a boss in DMC.
Yeah, he's a boss in DMC 5. This is ridiculous. How is he not a legendary? I don't know. But this card is ridiculous. What else we got here? Ooh, that. Happy Halloween, everybody. I hope you had a great and safe holiday. But you know, it's not just about Halloween, it's also about TEPPEN. Diving straight into Nero and all the new cards and experimenting and theory crafting, and it's all sorts of awesome because I love this kind of stuff. So I figured the best way to get straight into it was to buy some packs. So everybody got 10 free packs. I'm going to be opening those here shortly. I already opened one, but I didn't get anything noteworthy. So we got 10 free packs coming. I'm going to drop my Zenny and I'm going to drop some jewels that I spent some real money on. So let's see what we get. There's a couple of things in there that I recognize, specifically the E Honda, which I think people are really excited about. So that's cool. I've seen a lot of people say Honda's really good. Now, keep in mind, I don't know all these cards. They only released some of them to us prior. So a lot of the stuff is still new for me. Like the Fury Attack or whatever it's called, the first card there, the red card, I do recognize that one. Wasn't super impressed by it. So little ways in here. Okay, now there's some. Now that is something to get excited about. That is the legendary Nero, and for multiple reasons, not just because the artwork is sick, but I've also had several people who have, you know, been diving into this a little ahead of me because I've been out trick-or-treating, say that this card is awesome. So, and I've been really wanting to play Nero. Nero is one of the reasons that I'm super excited about this expansion. So I am hyped for this card. That's a great pull. Let's see if we get some more. I don't know if I recognize any of these from the initial previous. This is like Queen Empusa or something. The first card, it's not very impressive. It's a really slow red growth card, so I'm not super wowed by that. What else we got here? Ooh, that is King Cerberus. And if you watched the card preview video that I did with Iowa and Pershaw, you will remember that I said that this is probably one of my favorite cards to come out of the set. That we've seen so far, because at heart I am a red player. I love playing Ryu, I love playing Jill to an extent, and Rathalos. I know that makes me scum, but I'm really excited to see this card because I think it's got a lot of potential in Ryu. Let's see what else we get. That's the really crappy black card that loses MP boost, which I'm not super excited to see about, and a few things I don't recognize. You got Poison, a Resident Evil character that I can't initially tell who that is. I'm so sorry, Resident Evil fans. So let's see what else we get here. Pack 7. Yo, that is the Hell and Antinora? I think so. Hell Antinora card, which I'm actually really excited to get, because initially when we looked at that card, you know, and I'll go into what it does here in just a second, but I think there's some real potential in that card, specifically for Mega Man. So we got a lot of Mega Man fans who may want to stick around for that information. And I'll go into the math here in just a second. Come on, these so far, it's not making nearly enough noises. Killer Bee, I don't like that card. I went a little bit of a rant. Okay, so not the best showing, but still decent, because we got this card right here, which is One Armed Hunter Nero. It is a legendary. He is a 6-cost 1/8. When he is played, he explores for a Wire Snatch, and he has growth level 3. So Wire Snatch costs 2, and it moves a friendly unit to a random free slot, resets the unit's attack prep, and gives the unit 2 HP. So this appears to be a souped up version of Reckless Charge, which you may remember got nerfed in the balance changes. So this is a cool card. Plus the artwork is great. So when you get growth level 3, he turns into Devil Form Nero, which also has some pretty decent artwork. He's a 9-cost 3/7 with flight and combo. That's really good. I like that card. And then King Cerberus, we touched on a little bit. He is a red player's dream because he just provides so much. This card just gives and gives and gives, and the growth level is not unrealistic. So I really like that card. So Hell Antinora, I want to talk about this card because I think some people will sleep on it, and I don't think they should. So this card is a 4-cost 2/5. It says when you take damage, this unit specifically, it deals damage equivalent to its own attack to a random enemy unit. Now, on paper, even without buffs, generally, this unit is going to survive 2 swings. Just based on the math and the way units are played and the structure of the game, tempo and pacing, this will generally survive 2 attacks. So at very least, it's dealing 8 damage to units, not necessarily to the enemy hero, but to units, which on its own is pretty good. Now, because it's 4 cost, you could play it in 4 cost purple, but I think there's some real synergy here and some real potential in things that would buff this thing and keep it alive, specifically higher attack and higher health. So I think, and this is just based on, you know, me looking at the card and some recommendations from some other players, shout outs to Pro Circuit Scrub, I think this card has a lot of potential. So I think this is one to keep an eye on. Okay, why do people like Honda so much? He's a 5 cost 3/6. Which is not an unusual stat spread. Growth level 2, he deals damage equivalent to own attack to a random enemy unit, and then at level 3 he does it again. That's pretty good. Now I love that they are giving green the tools that they really need to succeed. I've seen people playing this card, Gormagalia, the 6 cost 3/7 with spillover, growth level 6, and when you level it up, it turns into Shigaru Magala, which is it's green. It's a 9 cost 4/9 with spillover. When placed in the field, gives 6 life to your hero. This is a Nergigante card. Is it not? I feel like that's a spike launch card. Ooh, that's a spike launch card. I don't like this card. I don't like this card at all. Dulcim, 3 cost 2/5. Same stat spread as Guy. Growth 3, level 2, he deals 1 damage to enemy unit. Level 3 deals 3 damage to enemy. I don't know. That might not be. Well, I don't know. There are units with better stats and similar costs that deal more damage up front. So I don't know how much you would like actually sit down and play that. I don't know. Let's open more. All right, let's do it. You have good stuff. Another Dulcim. Some more cards that I don't immediately recognize, and another Fury. So Souls. All right, what do we got here? I don't recognize some of these. One of those I pulled earlier, but I remember not being impressed by it. We'll take a closer look. That's a good card. I don't remember the exact name. That's a good card. We got another good Magalia card. Always good. Some of these I'm not familiar with. I want more flashing lights though. Give me more good stuff. Poison 3 of those, whatever those things are. Then the crappy black MP boost unit. Give me something good. Hey, that's better. Oh no, it's not. I don't like that card. That's a good card though. The card that wipes the board and graveyards and bounces and clears things. That's a good card. The other card, I don't remember the name, but it's the Ryu and Nergigante combo art card, which gets better if you have growth. It deals direct damage. I'm not a fan of it. I think it's just a little too situational. Give me more of those. There we go. Hey. The God card. That's a good card. Come on, more flashing lights. What are you doing, Gung Ho? Give me more. That card's not good. You can't see where my finger's pointing. Why would I even do that? All right, let's poke around. So yeah, this thing right here, full potential. It's way too situational. You wouldn't use this generally over something else like Lightning Bolt, so I don't know why you would bother. This is a great card. We explained why in the Zenny for Your Thoughts Extra. This is a great card. This is fun. Returns all units to their respective decks. I'm assuming the way this reads, that also includes graveyards. This is pretty ridiculous. Let's look at some things that are new. Billy. I should have noticed Billy. I played that game. He's a 7 cost 3/9. When an enemy unit appears in front of him, he deals 3 damage to the unit in front. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, why would you run this and not like Lady? Awaken Power. This is a good card. Gives growth points to a friendly, 5 growth points to a friendly enemy unit with growth. Just 1 action. I think growth has a lot of potential. It's something I really want to experiment with and will be here in the coming days. So glad to get one of those. Underworld King's Pulse. 7 cost, returns 1 random unit with an MP cost of 4 or less from the graveyard to the field. If your hero has 15 life or less, return the unit with the highest MP cost instead. Now there could be some potential there with Nergigante. That's interesting. We want more. Okay, we can only do 5 with Zenny, but I promise we're going to buy more. Ooh. There's another Hell Antinora, another Billy, which we don't really need. Ooh, juicy pack. What's going on? A couple I don't recognize. And then the V card, which I think was teased. I don't remember being super impressed by it, but hey, that's a good pack. 3 epics. More. Some more in there I don't recognize. Another Hell Antenor. Okay, so we got our set of 3, so we pretty much have to experiment with that now. Pretty much have to. Okay, so yeah, the Outriders. Returns an enemy unit with 2 attack or less to the EX pocket. Yeah, I remember. This isn't good because it's super situational. It's not better than Demonic Intimidation unless you are specifically playing against something with with growth specifically. It's just a little too pigeonholing. Trust amidst suspicion. Deals 4 damage to an enemy unit. Your opponent draws 1 card and puts it into their EX pocket. No. I don't know that you would ever want to do that. I don't know about that. Cody. Ooh, I like that artwork. The 7 costs 3/7. When he's played, explores for a hidden knife. If he wins, he explores. If he dies, he gets you a hidden knife. Hidden knife gives a friendly unit 2 attack and death, deals 3 damage to an enemy unit in front. I want to like it because it does so much, but I don't know. Part 2 will be coming out very soon, so be sure to check that out. Until then, I've got tons of other The Devil's Awaken and TEPPEN content on this channel, so go check it out. If you like what I'm doing, be sure to subscribe, and you can let me know on social media what you want to see me do next. Take care. I'll see you next time.